So we are in Parashat Korach, and the Zohar in Parashat Korach brings very important principle that we all have to know and follow that principle. Let's read the words of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai for a minute. ויקח קורח, מה ייקח? נסיב איתה בישה לגרמה, כל דרדף בתר דלאו דילה, איו עריק מקמה. So, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai is telling us that Korach was running after something that it was not his. And anyone that is trying to run after something that is not his, that thing that is running after is running away from him. ולא דלמד דאית בהתאביד מיניה. Not only that, also what he have is losing. קורח רדיף בתר דלאו דילה, דילה אביד, ואחרא לא רווח. So because he was running after something that he not belongs to him, he lost his, and he didn't gain anything. So that's a very, very big lesson. There's many people that are instead of being satisfied with what they have, they're looking on other people's portion, and they get frustrated. How can I be happy with my car? My neighbor have better car. How can I be happy with my in this and so on and forth? Yeah. And everybody knows that it's a mistake. Everybody knows it's a wrong thing to do. But it's very hard. So what is the trick? How can we stay focused on what we have? So the simple answer is that it goes back to faith. Meaning our lust is looking around to have subject to desire, right? That's the purpose of lust. That's the purpose of the Yetzer. So whatever we see around, so if we cannot see, if we cannot look, it's better. But let's say someone saw, which is naturally happens, right? We're not living like by ourselves in a tent in the desert. We have world around us, so we see all kinds of things that are desirable, right? So the right thought that we should have is, I believe in Hashem. Hashem knows what I need. If I would need it, Hashem will give it to me. If Hashem didn't give it to me, it means I don't need it. So it's something very simple, and for some people might say, it doesn't work. Okay, but if you try and you contemplate about it again and again, you say it over again and again to yourself, it penetrates, and the lust comes down. Okay, not immediately. You have to train yourself to that, but slowly it takes an effect. And I want to share an experience that I had with myself. A few years ago, we went to like Shabbat meal by some family that invited us. That they had a very nice house, and I went there and I looked around, and it was really nice house, and I felt a little bit like ache in my heart. My house is so small and messy, and it's like it's so nice to have like white house that is like tidy and clean and nice. I would like to have a house like that myself. And it was I didn't want to have this feeling. I didn't want to have this emotion, but it was there, and I had to walk while I was there, to walk on myself and to contemplate about like what is there for me. What is obviously it's not. I know that it's not what's important. I know that for this person that was living there, is like hardly reading any Hebrew text, like fighting to, and for him, like he's looking on me and he thinks, I want to be able to learn and to understand what I'm learning, and for him that's worth like, and it's true, like a little bit of Torah that I'm able to read and explain to him, it's worth so much more than all of the like house and wealth and so on and so forth. But the physical desire to have all of those nice things that there is there. So obviously it's better that like to be in a position that it doesn't start. But naturally it starts. And then we have to do the work of contemplating and going over to put the control of the mind on the heart. To contemplate about what's really important. What is it that I'm so interested? Why is it so appealing to me? And that goes back to the statement of Chazal. The sages say that Reshaim hem birshut libam. The wicked people, they are in the hands of their heart. Tzadikim libam birshutam. The righteous people, they are controlling their heart, right? So within our heart, we have the righteous and we have the wicked. So the wicked is the part that doesn't want the control of the mind, just want the desires and all kinds of like strong feelings, whatever it is, like revenge and anger and lust and passion, all of those like emotions are strong emotions. That's what that side of the heart is desiring. And to be able to use our mind to control the heart and to calm things down, that's work of that most of the people in the world have to learn how to do. It's an art. It's an art that it's not something that it just naturally happens. Mm-hmm. You have to learn how to do it and to learn to practice it every time there is some kind of awakening, to learn how to calm it down and to put again the control of the mind over the heart. And from the story of Korach, we see how important it is. Because if you don't do that, God forbid, you might lose everything. Korach, he had so much potential. He was a great guy, He was like so smart, he knew so much, he was able to do great things. And he lost all of that because he didn't work on that part of calming down and putting his trust in Hashem. So again, to have faith in Hashem, that Hashem knows what we need, Hashem knows what we want. If it's the right thing, Hashem will give it to us. If Hashem didn't give it to us, or we need to work on ourselves, to pray more and to do whatever it is that we need to do to would be worth it, that Hashem will give it to us, or that it means that really it's not what we need to have, and then to see what is it that we need to do with what we have. The premise is that whatever it is that we have, whatever Hashem gave us, we need to use it to serve Hashem. And that will be the last point for today, that when Hashem is giving us something, there is a test with it, how we are treating it. If we're treating whatever Hashem gave us right, and we use it to serve Hashem, so then we show Hashem that it's worth it to invest in us. So then we can get more. Many people, they fall in the trap of the Yetzer Hara, and they get certain abundance, and they using it for wrong purposes. And then it's like they're showing Hashem that it's not worth it to give them abundance. So, and that's also about Korach, that he was very rich. It says that, almost no one was so rich like Korach. It's even like it became to be like a saying, like Ashir ke Korach, someone that is like very wealthy. We call him like, he's rich like Korach. So, it's not about that. It's not about the wealth. It's not about wisdom. He was very smart. He was very rich. Probably also handsome. It's not about that. It's not, It's all about how much you trust Hashem, how much you connect to Hashem. If we connect to Hashem, we have our trust in Hashem, so everything is peaceful. So this guy have more, this guy have like a better position, more honor, this, that, whatever it is. Okay, fine. He have his job, he have his test, he have his whatever it is that he needs to do in his life. Doesn't bother me. I have my life, he have his life. And obviously, if we would take that seriously, we'll be so much happier through our life, right? All of those negative emotions are very bothering. You can't enjoy life if you're bothered by all kinds of things that are happening around you, and people that have this, have that, don't have this, don't have that, and so on and so forth. So, as much as we strengthen ourselves in those points, we definitely have much more peaceful and calm and enjoyable life. So, everybody wants that. It's definitely worth it to put the effort to practice those points with the help of Hashem. Shabbat Shalom.